Day 19. So I need to go over something really quick with you guys. So whenever I, in these videos, refer to the term homemade, no matter what it is, I'm referring specifically to the fact that we took wheat, real wheat, and we used our Nutrimill grain mill, and we milled it up into flour. And we used that freshly milled flour to bake whatever it is that we had. As an example, like today, I've had some homemade bread, and I've had, and I'm going, during my lunch, I'm going to have a homemade roll that I'm going to use as a bun with my burger. By the way, these are the best burgers I've ever had, and I think it's mostly because of the roll. So that might sound sacrilegious that the bun tastes better than the burger, but you know what? I'm a rebel. So something I want to share with you guys is a phenomenal book I came across. It's called Food Storage Made Fabulous by Jennifer Rader. Now, I met her about 1.5 years ago, and we connected on the subject of food storage because I thought, you know, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I want to make sure my family is prepared for any sort of calamity that comes. You know, most people think like pandemics and COVID because that's what we've experienced here in the United States. But guess what? History shows us that not even like well within 100 years ago, there have been so many forms of food shortages, famines, and most of them are man-made, by the way. I've mentioned this before. Famine is usually man-made in some way, shape, or form. War is a great cause of most famines and hunger and starvation in the world. So what can we do? Well, this book really enables you to learn about food storage and what you can do, short-term, long-term, and how to actually have fun with food storage. It doesn't need to be dull or gross. You know, if you don't like bland beans, okay, that's not what you have to do. Sure, beans are great for a long-term food storage, and so is wheat. But most people don't know how to like use those things. Well, guess what? She goes into all sorts of grains, all sorts of beans. There's milk, there's sugar, different types of sugar. There are oils. There are so many things you can do with the wealth of information that she puts in here. Like she goes into history, studies, experiments, even medicinal uses that you can use the food for that you have in your food storage. You can use for medicinal purposes, which I think is a great form of preparation. But anyway, check out the book, guys. It's great. Take care.